field line is challenging, like football. It's also green, like the gecko. Plus, I think he'd be a great hay. Because of Geico's 97% customer satisfaction rating.
Well, mine has Andrew Whitworth. Cool.
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
The 3 for Me only at Chili's is now available with the all-new Big Smasher Burger, piled up high with nearly half a pound of beef. Or you can settle for just some other burger at a drive-thru. Anyway, kind of need some room, because the 3 for Me still fills up the table with the bottomless drink, all the famous chili chips and sauces you can eat, and it's still the best deal around at just $10.99. See you later, time to drive. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
It's pretty wild out there. Early reactions declare Venom the Last Dance is the best of the trilogy. Take the reins and hold on. It's the biggest Venom yet. Venom the Last Dance, rated PG-13, playing in theaters.
Amazon fall favorites are here. Save on fashion, home, beauty, and more. Shop Amazon fall favorites now.
It's week 9 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see the electric Kyler Murray. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Browns and the Chargers, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the... All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season now, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
The thing that stuck out to me, Mike, was when we met with him this week, immediately, right at the start of the production meeting, was his ability to take ownership of last week's loss. He said, listen, if I don't make those 2 interceptions, we probably win that game. And when you go back and watch the tape, I love how hard he is on himself. He played pretty good ball. If he can eliminate those couple bad throws, a couple bad decisions, when he's good, he is as good as there is in the NFL.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be third down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Go. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. Not much room to speak of. He'll take this to the 11. Second down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Shotgun now for Herbert. It is brought in the end zone. Allen Robinson, touchdown Chargers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019 to lead them.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, we're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
A big play to kick off this drive. 36 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. And he'll get forward for a couple. Alex Singleton, there on the tackle. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They bring Judy in motion. Quick throw, taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is exactly the Jerry Jeudy they thought they were getting when they went out and traded for him from Denver this offseason, wasn't it, Mike? I mean, just can he be that reliable weapon in this passing game to just give a little juice to this Browns offense? And so far, the Alabama product, he has done just that as he picks up a fresh set of downs.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Chubb. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Cooper going in motion. On 3rd down, Murray. That's caught. It's Amari. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question, 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. He'll run with Cup. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Cleveland.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come...
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense and Gus Edwards heading back on the field for the next drive. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently 2nd in that category. To his tight end, the former Seahawk, Will Dissly. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. From the gun, it's Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. Second down and 3. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And he will go all the way. Glad McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Nick Chubb and the rest of the Browns offense set to take over again. And with half the season gone by, time to take a look at some of the candidates at this early date to bring home the award for the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year. Murray now to throw on first down. That's the first-round rookie out of Ohio State, Marvin Harrison Jr. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little spin.
Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
Pretty obvious this defense needed that play. The entire game from the jump, Mike, it just seems like the quarterback has been way too comfortable playing from the pocket. He's got himself 2 passing touchdowns here already. They got to continue to make him feel this pass rush.
The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Herbert.
Come on, oh boy!
Incomplete. That is great work there.
What you asking for a flag for?
Defensively, it'll set up a 4th down. The Chargers get set to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Browns offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The next drive about to get going as we check out what's coming up a little later here in Week 9. Tonight, Sunday Night Football. It'll be the Jaguars and Eagles coming up at 8:20 Eastern Time in Philadelphia. And then tomorrow night, Election Night Eve, Monday Night Football has the Bucs and Chiefs. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55 at 8:15 Eastern, 7:15 in KC. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, it's Murray.
She say Hayden or Hayden? Hayden.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That bitch is so fed up with that shit.
Understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Cooper going in motion. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Murray. To the left side, he's got Njoku. Murray trying to rush his guys to the line. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's caught left side by Cooper. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Throwing again is Murray.
Come on.
There on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They get 10 yards on the hook up there. 1st down, Cleveland. Murray's going to throw again. Cooper with the grab. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. To throw again is Murray.
Come on, bro. Why would you throw it like
To the
that?
end zone there, but it is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down. They'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. And the Browns are going to be set up with a first and goal as strong running takes them down to the 9.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. York, good on the extra point. And the Browns will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we reach halftime in what was a very compelling first half of play. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get
and both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Browns offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. They'll come up here first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. Then he'll take this to about the 28. Alex Singleton, they're on the tackle. Here's a second and 9. Back to throw is Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after
there
the
you go.
catch.
Finally.
Inside the 20. The speed on display. He's in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Bounce out there, man.
That is second touchdown of the game and 17 for the season. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
York, good on the extra point. And the Browns have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Chargers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin first and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Myles Garrett able to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw. It's Herbert. Open man is Robinson. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. To throw is Herbert. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Aaron Jones did.
And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns offense and their star running back, Nick Chubb, set to take over once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive.
Get off me. Get the fuck off me.
Tacklers away as he takes it forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Receiver in motion, going right. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Cooper going in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Murray. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Murray now on 2nd down.
Oh, come on, dude.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. He's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
First and 10.
Hey, hold on. 2-2, what?
On the handoff, this is Chubb. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Throwing Murray.
Come on, bro. What the fuck kind of throw is that?
Intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. They'll run here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Herbert to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
His 2nd catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Go.
Now Herbert on the bootleg.
Whoa.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
From the gun, it's Herbert.
Let's go.
It's going to be intercepted
To the house.
in the end zone. Picked off by Denzel Ward.
Come on.
And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A run up the middle with Chubb. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a handoff to Chubb. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. We would have stopped anyway as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Chubb. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Green.
Here's Chubb. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Big Ace open. Hey, Larry! What you got?
God damn it.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. That's on the former All-Pro, Jack Conklin.
And a false start on the game.
So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. Now he's loose down the right sideline. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They run a toss to Chubb. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Chubb. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So it's a win for the Browns. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from...
Eagle.
It's week 12 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching
Why
the
Tyreek Hill
dynamic
doing back
Tyreek
there?
Hill, who's closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the Broncos and the Raiders, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the MVP of the National Football League in 2018, the former Texas Tech Red Raider, Patrick Mahomes.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 13 carries, 51 yards.
When a winning streak stretches this far, you start to wonder if a team is truly unstoppable. And here's a guy who's been very much the legs that have helped drive this team to wins week after week. And even when teams have keyed on him and tried to slow him down, he's still gotten the job done enough to avoid a loss. Talking with him in pregame, though, he thinks that this week could be his biggest week yet.
Now Mahomes. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. got him not just space, but plenty of room to run.
Oh.
This is intercepted, intended for Hill. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play.
Here's McCarthy.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third.
Screen play, setting it up for Mitchell.
And he'll get out near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Tyreek Hill on the return. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10.
The Broncos offense, led by their running back, headed out for the 2nd possession. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently 2nd in that category.
Let's go.
Look at this, middle of the field.
Beautiful spin.
Inside the 20. And all the way home for the Broncos score.
Devon Achane, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are on the board first here in Vegas.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
2nd drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And a 3-and-out on that first.
Have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a 2nd opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge...
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
T.J. Watt drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
Watch out for Hill on the return. A big kick that time, 52 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now here's Mahomes.
That's going to be caught downfield by Hill.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Tyreek Hill With career touchdown number 91, he joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
McCarthy off the play fake. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First grab so far for Diggs. It's a 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 6. To the air with McCarthy. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And they'll need the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Throwing is McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offense is starting to get into rhythm. A nice quick throw there on target, able to pick up another 1st down.
Now McCarthy. That is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Robinson up the middle. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. When you look at this Bronco defense, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they
Come on, bro.
able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 17-yard line. That throw right on the money from the quarterback from Michigan. It's a 1st down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Okay, ready? Here we go, shot.
Robinson on a give right side. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. A If you're going to run against this unit, especially
Yo,
down
yo,
here,
welcome,
just beware.
welcome.
I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down.
Play the
with
game in
whole
the other
thing because
league,
you
and
think,
I'm
okay,
playing
let's
the
throw
game in this
Oh, yeah,
league.
that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Here's a screen for Robinson.
I got lost.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Out is Myers for the Seahawk field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Myers' kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks.
Run the wrong way, dumbass nigga.
They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Broncos offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Draw play. This is Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
That's
some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On 3rd down, Henry. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest. I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the 1st down, but they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
And the decision paid off indeed. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 7.
In motion, Hill. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. Henry up the middle. And powering through with the 35. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. They keep it with Henry on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
That is caught downfield by Harrison. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Derrick Henry. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy steps away to his left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
I don't do my dog solo like that.
McCarthy operating from the gun.
That is funny. That is funny. I don't do my dog solo.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Solo!
A final shot before break. McCarthy. Now he'll take a shot for Peoples-Jones.
Oh, come on.
It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we reach halftime. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy.
Why would you do that? I was covering that nigga the whole time.
Picked off by Troy Anderson.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
A first down carry for Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Derrick Henry, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year.
And the Broncos take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Tucker with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I ain't realize me and you playing each other in the OG league.
Make it to the 25. Las Vegas' offense back out there, ready to go.
Go sitting down there at the bottom, looking up.
Maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new
blitz coming, and down he goes. Foyesade Oluwakin picks up his second sack of the afternoon. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Third down and 6.
On the draw, Robinson. And they go backwards here, losing yards.
This was not a good idea.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Las Vegas.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline.
Denver's offense now set to go. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Pass complete there to Harrison. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
God damn, that nigga triple cover. I still back there.
This will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Come on, bro. That's so lame. He's Patrick Mahomes.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Straight ahead, it's
Oh.
Robinson.
I'm the wrong way.
And he is in.
Oh, so lame. Pat Mahomes ain't overthrowing niggas like
Brian Robinson Jr.
32 yards.
And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is down to 28-10. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was.
That's exactly what happened.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy.
White girl cashing out on that Tom Brady roast.
Achane gets it from the gun. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That ball caught by Harrison. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33. A gain there of 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 33. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
80 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive is eating up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
Wrong lead.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now this time Mahomes will throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
Henry. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Henry again. And this time he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And now here come the Raiders. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Here's McCarthy. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41. Looking to throw McCarthy.
That's what he put me up. I was looking.
Oh, he dropped
well, he's another good at it.
And that's
Oh, he
pretty
dropped it.
indicative of the way this one's gone. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Throwing again, McCarthy. And he is caught. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. That was a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a 1st-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there. No hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense.
Come on.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brian Robinson Jr., his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on
into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. Now 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Yeah, throw Matt.
Mahomes going to throw.
Oh, yeah. We'll take that.
Complete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Up the middle, Achane.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to get. The W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Again, it's Achane.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
They'll run for it with Achane.
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
He's at the NFL. Oh, gee.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over.
Well, KG,
and a
it's on
division
you.
game is usually a touchdown or less
Yeah,
because
BJ
these two
already
teams
done
know each other
week.
better than most teams
Yeah,
in the
he can go to the
league.
next
In this
week.
case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for the Broncos, they continue to keep pace for that first-round
There we
bye
go.
as they
That's what I
move to
want to keep up
11-1,
being.
and they will head back home next week.
But I'm going against in the new league. Didn't start Aaron Jones. I thank him for that. And I hope he don't pay attention because he still got Mike Evans in that lineup. But pretty sure. Pretty sure he'll have that fixed by Sunday. Ready to advance. All right, I'm out of here.